Dun, 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 dun. Hello guys, we are back with some more Rogue Tower, and this intro, this music in the background never gets old. I hope you can hear it, or maybe it's just too low. But yeah, anyway, last time we got humbled by the Splitsville, in the freaking second, second double defense here. But you know what? Let us, do the same thing. Let us not be humbled by Splitsville. Let us humble the Splitsvilles ourselves. So anyway, grab your drinks, guys, grab your snacks, and let us play Rogue Tower here. I'm gonna do the same build as last time. Let's see if I can improve on upon it, or maybe just make it worse. So grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's play some Rogue Tower here. And so how are you guys doing today? I'm gonna go to my usual, just making sure you guys are doing fine. So if you don't know Splitsville, and if you haven't watched a previous video, be sure to check that out for yourself, because Splitsville words Splitsville is like one of the more intense maps here. Splitsville, every lane is splitting, so hopefully I could manipulate it based on my knowledge about the game, because there's a chance, like for example, there's a chance this would split, there's a chance that this would split, but not every split is guaranteed. It just depends on how we go upon it. So yeah, as per usual, thank you guys for tuning in. There's been a lot of games that I've been playing recently, and I'm just glad to play like a relatively chill game with Rogue Tower here. And honestly, manipulating this map for these guys to be able to deal damage, even though the map is over here, is pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm trying to manipulate this map enough that it would be... Ooh, haunted house. Oh, mana siphon. I think we could go for mana siphon here. Excuse me, I apologize for that. But yeah, as usual, thank you guys for tuning in. There has been a lot of support in the recent days. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe, one of my main goals maybe reach around 3K by the end of this year, or if not 3K, maybe 2.5K subs. I'm not really sure though. It's just, something that I thought of, but you know what, why not aim for the stars. So at least even if we don't reach it, I am still happy with the growth that we have in this channel and with the community as well. And maybe by next year I have something in plan. I'm not really sure if I'm ready to reveal it yet, but I have a plan. This cactus has a plan, so I hope you guys will stay in tune with that. Honestly, I am not really sure what to get here, because all these things are pretty useful. Maybe I will get with the haunted house early, and maybe it's a time to expand here, so at least we have some leverage. Also, I will have the lookout tower, and lastly, maybe broadhead bolts as well. For the lookout tower, let's just place you over here. And then let us have some of these dudes target the highest HP, highest shield, etc. So at least not all of you are overkilling like a single target here. So that's my main goal. So at least not all of you guys, are hitting the same target. And I think that's one of the reasons that we had the hard time last time. But maybe, just maybe, we could make it work somehow. And then after that, I'm just gonna keep on expanding here, because the more towers and the more splits that we have over here, the less number of units that would spawn on this side. So let's try to manipulate as many splits as we can, so in order to reduce the amount of enemies that would go through there. And then I think it's time to start placing some poison sprayers here, to deal with some of the AoE that these guys are giving us. I know it's only a +2, but a +2 is better than a +0, right? So I think that should be fine. And then we could go for fumes. Let's just increase the damage, especially with the shields. We might have trouble dealing with shields. Let's get a mine up and running, so that is already out of the picture. And then we should have something over here-ish, just to deal with the rest of the enemies, especially for the higher HP ones. So at least the ones that target the higher HP have their own target as well, have their own buffs and their own debuffs. Let's go for Frugal because I believe later we could manipulate it in a sense that we are... Oh no, there are a lot of dudes that are getting through. But let us push on. Let us push on, guys. I think we can still survive this. We have a lot of +2s here that we could exploit. And let's go for Seance, I believe. I think that is the best thing here. And I think I should really slow down when playing these games because I think most of my problems can be solved by just, you know, slowing it down and think for a second. And let's hope that we will not be so unlucky that most of the ones that spawn units would spawn on the shorter ends. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. We are still surviving though, so I think that's one plus side. And then we could go for... Honestly, fine, we could go for flaming stuff here. Maybe we could manipulate that. And then let's have, I don't know, something around on this corner. Like a +3 there would at least damage them just by a little bit. And yeah, I know, I'm losing so much HP. But look on the bright side, these guys that could have spawned here are now spawning here. So let's try to manipulate this as much as we can as well. Let's place maybe one over here. Seance, that is one thing that I know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try. I could go for poison bolts maybe. Just keep on expanding here. Oh frick! Okay, good. Good thing it's freaking Splitsville, or else I would have been so screwed with Are you still getting through here? They are though. But I think we could still make it work. Like we have these towers over here. Probably it would help if I had another one here to help it. So my only problem is the dudes that spawn here. And I think that's my only like gripe, that we really can't do anything with it. But if we survive long enough, I think maybe we could handle it. Like if we have enough HP, maybe we could go for vampire lairs in the next run, you know, in order to gain some HP back. Let's increase the health. I don't want to increase the pool here, so I will just keep on upgrading these guys, or maybe like probably a crit chance would be good as well. And there are not much mines that I could utilize here. And I know it's pretty greedy to place these ones, but I think these are my only source of income at the moment. Probably more ballista towers here should suffice. For now, at least. Because my goal, honestly, just my goal at the moment, is to have enough ballista towers that, I mean, enough splits that these guys would have zero problems at, you know, dealing with these dudes. Let's look at this. That's a 3-way split. That's +3 lanes that you could manipulate. Oh my god, those are a lot of dudes. Ooh, we died. Okay, you know what? Let's run it back. Let's run it back. I think that plan did not work as intended. Because, wait, in theory, we could go for probably cannon. But, you know, let's stick to our guns for now. I will keep on doing the same thing. Splitsville, March of Monsters. And the reason why I choose March of Monsters, because the double choices of cards at the end is pretty good at giving us some early advantage. Okay, the game's not giving me anything for upgrading my ballistas, so let us choose not to increase that. Okay, let's go for this one. Let's go for broadhead bolts and increase maximum. So let's expand here instead. And then let us go with more armor. More armor. Let's keep on getting more armor here instead. Because that is like a sign that because you know we had trouble with armor. So might as well go with that. And then, oh man, these are not really good for us. Maybe quality over quantity. But that's like -1 damage overall. I think for now, mana bank? Sure, why not? Why not, right? Why not? Why the heck not? We're here anyway. Might as well get it, right? Longbow, finally, something that we could use. And then our next upgrade would probably be shield damage and crit chance. Let's make sure our ballistas are kitted out to the freaking bone. Because these are our only chances of surviving. Maybe you could add some poison bolts here and there. But I think for now, let's go with this. Slow them down. Like if here we could make this work. Wait, hold on. Let me just upgrade your damage to these. I mean your priority to these. A single lookout tower would be amazing right now. You might be wondering, why do I keep on getting the lookout tower? Well, oh, it is the manipulation that I'm talking about. Look at this. We could expand this lane without adding another split, because this would never split. Ha ha. Ho ho ho. Now we are talking. Now we're talking. Okay, look at this genius cactus brain levels here of map manipulation at freaking work. Also, copy paste please. Copy. We are insane. We're absolutely insane. And then I could keep on manipulating this so that every freaking lane also, oh no, this is so bad. Okay, only 2 got through, or 2 only damaged us. That is not as bad. But I think that was pretty much decent. Let's have more damage to you, and we could keep expanding this lane, you know, to ensure that lane is pretty much safe from boss rushes. Okay, now we are getting this game. And I believe now we could get like a poison sprayer. We could transition slowly now to anti-poison. I mean anti-poison, anti-shield, I mean. So obviously we need one over here. We need another one probably over here. And lastly, one over here. I think that's good. So let us not waste this opportunity. It might not have started well, but it started somehow. It started decently, like it recovered throughout here. Okay, all towers gain damage. That is nice. Mana siphon is amazing. That's perfect timing. And then let's expand this one more time. Make sure we have mana. And then lastly, copy this, copy that. And maybe towers that prioritize otherwise. So let's make sure we expand here so that these towers, this boss wave would spawn at the longest one. And that would be good for us. Let us increase the... I am not sure why I'm holding my SS for too long. Let's make sure we have increased shield damage, because we would need that in the future. let's copy and paste you. Copy. Some of you should be around here. Okay, so far so good. We are dealing insane amounts of damage. If I place you here, would you reach? That reaches that area though. That's good. That's good. That's a really good spot. Maybe you could go for crit chance, maybe? Sure, why not? These guys are gonna carry us. Might as well upgrade them, right? And then we could expand it one more time. We don't have economy though. But at least I have like a vague idea on what to do in this game. Or like what to do in this challenge at least. Forward observers. Haunted house. Finally, some freaking money generation. I'm gonna keep on expanding on both ends here. Because that would allow us to keep on expanding this lane without compromising like the entire base here, because you know we could still add a lot of towers over here which are beneficial and you know keep defending in this area. Increase our poison damage and then increase our damage to shields because we would need those for later. Expand here. I know we are focusing much on economy. Well, because first of all, we are not really in so much trouble. Like we are maybe in a bit of trouble because you know look at that. But are you? Wait. Okay, I thought there was something behind that. I could have another poison spray here. Like here would be good. Seance, nice. Give me fumes. More armor. And we are good to go. Honestly, final expansion here is like good. At least we would know like that town is already done. And now let us try to fortify this area. Once we fortify that area, I think we are like done with everything. Like we just need to keep on expanding our defenses, you know, dealing more damage, probably get a university as we go along, but that is really not guaranteed. But let's focus on buffing up our poison sprays. Honestly, this is like a good idea to manipulate because this for sure. Oh my god, I'm actually learning how the map generation in Splitsville would work. Is this like character development for this cactus? I know it's not perfect. We're still having to deal with some problems here and there, but it's way better than I anticipated. And plus we're getting economy as well, so that is not a total loss. Seance, make sure we get those easily. Let's make sure we increase our HP because aside from getting more money from Seance, that is enough for us to I think we could probably expand here. And then once we expand here, this area is pretty much safe. So we could extend that area without any problems at all. So I'm looking at the units that are getting through. Probably you need an upgrade to make sure to get rid of the shields. Forward observers is like a good idea. Like I'm kind of having trouble, or like I'm kind of afraid with the boss here. What can we do? I think we could go for this one. We could go for more of these and frugal, and we could expand this without any hitches. Oh my god, this is like a perfect place for some money. Yeah, money is the number one priority. I know these guys are getting through, but we are trudging through everything. My only worry is that once the big guys spawn, and by big guys I mean like the dudes that spawn other units, the missile ones, I think we are screwed. But big but here, we might survive if we play our cards right. We could keep expanding here to minimize the amount of units that are gonna go through. Like we could have like another one over here. You know, aside from that, we could use these guys to slow things down. Maybe we could upgrade more. Like maybe we could make sure like these guys are pretty much done. On the bright side, we are expanding here without actually, you know, compromising our defenses. Sure, let's grab this. Let's grab that. I think this is like much better than previous run. I think we could afford to give them a bit of protection. I think poison here would be good. Haunted house. Haunted house. So I'm just observing here. I think you should also do a lot of damage against shields. We are letting people with armor go through, so I think having one over here that deals dash to armor is a good idea. But I don't think if I'm not sure if I have the enough mana supply for this. Honestly, let's grab the university because it's already wave 24 and there might be a chance now that universities would spawn. Let's make sure we also grab the upgrade for is actually perfect for Seance, man. For haunted houses. So make sure you place you here. You just deal damage to armor, and that's your main goal. And if you've done that, you already done most of your job, or your only job. Like make sure shields will be gone for this guy to deal with them. Val consumption is like a good idea because they're almost poisoned, but I think alas, God King Oogie here refuses to elaborate further. If we could get expunge, now that's something that I'm really excited to see. That will increase our damage by a lot. Animals, no thank you. All attacks gain shield. DCS, please. Scholarships is also a good idea. I can't wait to get expunge. So let's grab the Val consumption to make sure like it is in the pool of cards that we could get. Sure, let's make sure they drop even less gold, I guess. And now it's time for the universities to shine. So yeah, as you can see, we are already screwed immediately. We're already so screwed at the very start. Let's sell these trees because, you know, I have no use for them. Might as well use them for upgrades. Expunge, finally! Okay, we might have a chance, guys. We might have a chance. Keyword, big might have a chance. Let's make sure we have these. Let's also make sure these guys are upgraded. You are upgraded against shields because you are my only defense against shields. I got really unlucky with the seed though, because these guys will probably kill me. Okay, but this was a nice attempt though. I learned something, how to manipulate the map. So that's one level up in my intelligence. My cactus brain here. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to click that like button, subscribe and more. I upload new videos every day. Be sure to check them out as well. And hopefully check out the other games on the channel because some games, I mean, not some games. I mean, all of the games I tried are really, really fun. You should check them out. And, you know, support indie devs as well. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. And as per usual, if you enjoyed the video, click the like button, subscribe and more. I upload news every day. Be sure to check them out as well. And leave down a comment, helps the algorithm. And as per usual, have a great day today. And bye-bye!